Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he whips that one incomplete there. Nick Chubb, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Mayfield. Being chased out left. This into the hands of Marvin.
That's good, brother.
Complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And this will leave him a yard short.
Yeah, I can hear you
nice
now.
pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now look, that
Oh, that's the dude. That's the dude that's got the Discord league. This is the one that's still in. Yeah.
Did during our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball.
Absolutely.
You know,
Should be, yeah.
He should have touched it more last.
And he is in.
Yeah, because what happened, you're supposed to get, when you stream your game, you're supposed to get, like, when you stream and win, you get a point, right? Mind you, I ain't even bring up, they ain't give me mine for my first one, because I ain't don't mean no sense for me to go all the way back from this shit. But this time, when I posted it in there, I said, yo, greedy, +1 for greedy, zone coverage, and then I put 78 to 79, because he was a 78 overall. But then they saying something about, oh, we changed it.
And how about
but
the
his
finish
morale,
to the
something
run
about his
all the way
morale
into the end
gave him a
zone?
boost or whatever, some shit they were saying. But I'm seeing you put the video in. I'm like, so if you put the video, why you put a cut video in there? Like your videos, yeah, that shit stop. Yeah.
Send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
Yeah, like.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd.
Oh, I ain't know y'all was in the other party. Y'all in the other one?
Prescott from the gun.
Let me,
He'll find the rookie from Oklahoma.
Yo.
Lamb.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A first down carry by Elliott. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a 2nd time.
On 2nd and very short, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed.
You see that nigga? You see that nigga in there, Mar?
And keep it from being
See
a big
niggas
game.
in that line. The commish dude from that league.
A first down throw for Prescott.
Word
He'll
up.
find Lamb. That's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I shouldn't waste my energy with
A
this
gain
thing.
of 5.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Good hit, baby. Want that ball.
Coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free. It's 4th down.
I won. I spanked them because of that. I'm just mad. Like if y'all, this is what y'all say y'all giving, then hold it down.
That one was timed well.
And now that's the same one.
And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
That's the saying they would say Kareem Hunt not worth a first. Like, come on, year one, Kareem Hunt is worth a first. I'm talking about I gotta give a 3rd round. You could get a 3rd round for him. Is you fucking crazy?
The Browns Browns drive about to get started. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Nah, this quarter.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Mayfield looks to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Just threw a pick. God damn it.
Xavier Woods with a pick. And they have the football.
All right, let me lock in.
At the 24-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Open man
Good
layup.
catch.
It's
Good
complete.
catch.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The 6-yard line.
Now Elliott. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Prescott.
They left him wide open. Why wouldn't they let me do regular? Man, that's what I was trying to do.
Dylan Cantrell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
45-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Guys, you can do better.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield.
Oh, my goodness. What kind of pass is that?
Jarvis Landry, Pro Bowl wideout, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. They'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Come on, that's my fault.
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll
My
be 3rd
fault.
down.
My fault,
Even though
Odell.
it's
That
got
was
pressure in his
touchdown.
face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Mayfield with it once more.
Oh, that's my fault. Let me lock.
With a pick, and they are going to set ship at the 40-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run with Elliott. He'll be hit down.
I thought he said Mark.
5 yards on the play.
He's taken down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. Power running by Zeke. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. And he is the NFC rating offensive player of the week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab.
It has to feel great because it separates you, at least for a week, amongst your peers. And for him to separate again, he has to have the same type of a game. That means being explosive off the line of scrimmage and catching everything that comes his way.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Prescott now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. I have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing. Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. 79 yards. And once again, the Browns are back in front. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite.
The sad part, Mar, this nigga, I ain't even bring how you complaining in your DM about the loss he just took. Like, come on, man, you better let that shit go. You really get his
misdirections and stuff. They have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
This is Tony Pollard. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Exactly.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
With a Scarface gift, I retire. Throw the towel at him.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 35. A good pickup there at 22. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Good hit. Good hit. Good hit.
On the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Why you let
the man is Cantrell. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Prescott yet again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Cowboys 17, Browns 14. Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Marvin Hall returning it. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk.
And Mayfield
Oh,
again
wow.
with the
How did he
interception.
catch
His
that pick
third.
off that?
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Please take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Following the interception, here's Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Face mask,
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Second and 13, Mayfield. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And there's a good catch by Odell Beckham Jr. And in 2019, even though it was one of the least productive seasons of his career, he was still a 1,000-yard receiver for the 5th time. Also caught the longest reception of his career as well. An 89-yard touchdown against the Jets on a Monday night. Explosive is Odell Beckham Jr.
Going deep here for Landry.
Oh, my goodness. They almost let him catch
Tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Credit the secondary, credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
They go play action. Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at about the 31. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Prescott's throw going to be caught by Gallup, and he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
At the 39-yard line.
This is Elliott. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive. From the red zone now, Prescott. That's complete right around the 8. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Hold him out.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline.
Try to post a full video now, nigga. All right, you can try to edit it, do whatever you want. If you had the full video, you would have been posted it.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. It's a gain of 35.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. They always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Elsewhere, they have gone to the second half in Carolina. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along.
Oh, come
and the throw
on.
there going to be
Wow.
incomplete.
Well, we saw that he had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
And what is it in the 3rd? If you're down 10, you could go for it in the 3rd, right? Was it down 14 or 10? Your lead. Two scores. Yeah, I'm down 2 scores in the 3rd. That was a catch by Odell. They hold me right there. Oh, right left. Oh, he want to keep. That nigga want to concentrate.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2
Yeah, he
remaining.
was mad the
It's
last
a
time I
1-1
played up
here
here.
in this
I gave this.
third quarter.
I got a score ahead though. They holding me something terrible. Odell, this nigga threw Odell way out of bounds.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And that is intercepted.
This nigga Baker is throwing ducks right now.
They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
Word up. I thought it was just me seeing it. Like, God damn, what?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
They have bad games.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
He's having a bad
The drive
game.
starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses. Those
Yeah, I'm the Cowboys in this one. I mean the Browns in this one.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, they need to.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he gets this to the 35.
Hold him to a field goal. We
Gain
good.
of 5. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Oh my goodness, this nigga didn't even put his hands up. Wow.
He's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Oh my goodness.
Possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field, but if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. From down
was
at
crazy
the 12,
right there.
it's 1st and 10. Now Elliott. And he'll take it into the
That was
end zone
crazy
for
right
a
there.
Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Cowboys 33. Browns.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Let's go. Let's try this right.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Play fake. Mayfield. And he'll take a shot here for Hooper. He's got a man. Complete. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line.
Something, baby.
A big play that time for Cleveland. 65 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Second down and goal. Mayfield. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Out of the end zone. It's third down and goal.
This likely a must-have. Third and goal. Now Mayfield. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Austin Hooper, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns get a score closer.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Parkey with the extra point, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Prescott on first down.
Oh, they just let this nigga go right over the top.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the
he used to be corner. But I think he moved to receiver, what, this year? What league is that?
Lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge? Or
yeah, he was always a wide receiver.
The other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff position? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Flush to his right.
My
He just
bad.
gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there looked like nobody open. Now second down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
On second down, Mayfield again. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
A gain of 12. And
Here's Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep left sideline.
Where the pass interference? Yo, they were. Oh, that's why.
Instead, it's second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got Hooper on the short connection. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
When you switch it over, Mar.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's
I could have swore this shit was on. When you switch it over, I could have swore this shit was on center the game before. I wonder why they letting this nigga bump my fucking receivers. Hey, man, Finest.
Another interception.
Nah,
Picked off at the 45. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
I ain't never tried it
Yet
yet.
another
I wonder why, like, look, I just noticed, like, why the fuck these niggas bumping the shit out my receiver? They ain't called
I
nothing.
just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot,
Yeah,
they're
it don't
trying to figure out
count.
what they can do to change it.
Oh,
And
good. I
sometimes
just
they
didn't
try
pay
too
attention
hard,
to it.
and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked
This nigga just picked my receiver from going to get the ball. He ain't going nowhere.
Pick up there, and it'll be second down. Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Again, it's Elliott. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
They made my man
Some
fall
productive
down and
exhales
everything.
over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
20th carry here for Elliott. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
It's a loss of 1.
Throwing here, Prescott, and he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield. And he got there and put his man on the ground.
And if you're wondering just how quickly that sack occurred, the next-gen stats tell us 2.6 seconds is all he had to throw the football.
Nah, I did play cool there. You playing cheater.
And that will extend their lead now up to 22. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Who said you getting the Eagles?
At their own 19-yard line.
Oh yeah, but Ryan got his PS5. He SOL.
They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
Oh, I threw another pick.
Interception. Picked off around the 41. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Yes, folks, that is...
Hey, if Rodney got his PS5, then he get him first.
In football, he's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety allows you freedom to roll around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.